Hello twin flames, thank you for being here, for liking, subscribing and all the amazing comments and feedback you leave me. It means the world, as you know, and if you are new to the channel, welcome, subscribe, join our family because we're here for you every day. And every day I'm shuffling, and it's really exciting today because you'll be feeling the heat. You'll be feeling the heat. You've been feeling this heat since Thursday, now it's Tuesday. It's been building up and up. And when heat builds up and up, it creates a storm. And a storm happens to clear the air. And that's mirroring the energy right now of the twin flame journey, because things have been building up and up and up for a while, especially within the divine masculine, because they're ready to explode. They've got all these emotions and feelings inside. They care about you. They love you. They want to be intimate with you. And yet they may be stuck in situations that they've made before. They may be in karmic relationships, they may be in fear, they may be dealing with other situations that keep them stuck where they are for various reasons. And therefore, when they want to be with you, but they feel stuck elsewhere, they get very angry. And the energy can become very volatile, and it can build up and up. And when the masculines hide their emotions from you, divine feminine, they repress that energy and it builds up and up. And that can build up in the body as, heartburn and acid reflux, indigestion. It can build up as problems with speech or throat chakra. It can be things just ready to explode. So they're like a big volcano that's about to erupt. And this is the energy we're in right now. That's why we've experienced the superheat with the supermoon. So this supermoon has been allowing things to come up to the surface to be released. So right now things are moving up to the surface to be released. And Archangel Haniel is also in charge of that. That's why you may have been seeing bulldozers or, the road sweeper machines or roadworks or things coming up to the surface around you, because things are coming up for healing. And this means the masculines are ready to express themselves. They want to come forward to the feminine. They want to clear the air. They want to speak their truth, sit down with a karmic partner, talk about their life, and really change it for the better. And that's why the storm energy is coming in. Storm warning. So you may be having storms where you are today in your part of the world. You may be seeing storms on social media or on films that you're watching, or in a documentary or a show, because it's showing you what's happening outside is also happening inside. So the storm is happening to clear the air, to kind of calm all the heat down, because sometimes the heat, as nice as it is and as intense as it is, it can cause problems. So the masculines are ready to explode, so they can argue with people in their life, they can argue with you, because they're struggling to understand what they're feeling. And the way that we explain and understand what we're feeling is through communication. And that's sometimes what the block is in the connection. So the angels have kind of given me a channeled message before I even use the cards, and that's superheat because of the supermoon. So we experienced this huge supermoon on Thursday, and we're still feeling the effects of it now. And usually, when we get a moon, it starts going away. The energy starts going away, so we don't feel it as much, but it seems to have been getting more and more intense over the weekend. And, especially on Sunday, on Sunday night, me and my friends were staying at Alton Towers in the UK, and we actually kind of camped out in these pods. They're like stargazing pods, and the moon, it got this gorgeous red haze around it, this red tinge to it. It was so big and bright and powerful. And that's reminding you as well that you are one. You are one with your divine masculine, but you're also one with all things. Everything that's ever been, ever will be, and is now. You are one because you are source energy and you are a part of that power. So the supermoon has also helped you to harness your power. And that's why you may have been seeing the number 1111 or other various numbers, 333, 222, 777, but especially right now 1111, because the angels are showing us there's a divine masculine awakening going on, but there's a divine awakening happening. That's why so often the angels blow our minds with the messages. the messages come in at the right time, or we're guided to an old reading that pops up at the exact right time, or we hear something that we've just experienced or we know inside. Because this is the power of synchronicity and authentic truth. So the 1111 is about the universe saying, yes, it is real, it is right. What you are experiencing is part of your mission and your purpose and your growth, and you intuitively know. So the 1111 is also your intuition and what you've been experiencing as a twin flame during the supermoon and the superheat. So this is why there's been so much heat around. And there's been a big heat wave here in the UK. So again, it hasn't been as intense as the last one, but we felt it. We've been struggling to breathe and, really find ourselves in that because of the heat. So the reason there's a storm coming is to clear the air. So again, clearing the air, communication coming in, apologies, sorting things out, getting things out into the open and speaking the truth. And that energy has been building up, just like the energy of the supermoon. So this is what the Lionsgate portal has brought in, all this power. And because of this, we also have spirit animals around us too. And your spirit animal, and I spoke about this the other day in a reading, but your spirit animal is giving you power, giving your spirit power, giving yourself power to make changes and to do you. So your spirit animal will find you. And it's really powerful because our soul sister Marianne, when we were out, in nature at the weekend, she saw a bunny rabbit and it was going dark, and she saw it. And the bunny rabbit or a rabbit is one of her spirit animals. And we couldn't see it. Sandra and I, we were struggling to see the rabbit, but Marianne knew it was there. And then once we realised it was there, we saw it. But it came, or they give me a bear as well. I feel a bear has come to someone, but the animal has come to her for a reason. So whether this spirit animal comes to you in the physical world, whether you see a bee or a rabbit or a hare or a stag or, a cat or a dog or whichever spirit animal seems to be around you, or you feel its energy, or it gets shown to you through a card or, again, something on TV, on social media, a picture, it's your spirit animal saying to you, you are not alone. So just like the archangels are constantly communicating and your angels around you are and your loved ones in heaven, right now your spirit animal is around you too, because you are becoming in your power as a spiritual being. And this means the divine masculine spirit animal is around them too. So the cards I've been guided to use today is the Moonology manifestation. So I was looking for the other one, the Moonology Oracle, but I couldn't find it. And the angel's saying this is the one. Why? Because we're manifesting. We're not only manifesting union right now, but we're manifesting powerful things. Changes in career, success, harmony, opportunities, money, health. All the things you're asking for through affirmations and positive thinking and the feelings within you are all beginning to come into the world. So you are bringing in results by the way you feel and the way you experience things. And, you've come so far as a divine feminine, and the masculines are evolving too. And that's why it's so important right now as a feminine, especially, that we hold compassion for our twin and not blame them or blame the situation or wish things were different, because things are exactly as they're meant to be for growth and learning, including other people involved, catalysts. Everything is moving you where you're meant to be. And they're giving me fear. So also fear being released around karmic situations and catalyst connections. And remember, labels are just labels. Remember, the power is between the now, the you and them, the way you feel. That's what matters, not the label twin flame or karmic partner or any other label you may have. But the karmic partner, that person who may be living with your twin or married to your twin or involved with your twin or even influencing your twin, like a family member or a colleague or a friend, that person has they have a mission to heal and grow, not only on their journey, but also to be a part of your healing journey too. Because everything on your journey, divine feminine, is a catalyst to your union. And everything on your divine masculine's journey is a catalyst to your union. That means they are not only teaching and healing them, but they are teaching and healing you. That's why the karmic partner can create triggers, or friends or children or anyone around them can create triggers, because we're learning to heal and let go and trust the love and know that all is well and spiritual truth. Moonology. That means you connect with the moon and you understand what it's trying to say to you. And it's really powerful because, the other night we did the DM to DF reading. It spoke about communication through the moon because you're under the same sky. So when you're looking up at the sky, whether it's in the day or the night time, you are connecting and you are realizing how powerful this love is. There is a telepathic love. It's a 5D love. It's spiritual. So even though it's nice to have it in the 3D world and it will become that, you realize it's so much more. And that's where the power is. So I'm going to bring in this deck today, and a gorgeous deck I picked up at the weekend called Tarot of the Spirit. And this is beautiful. And I'm really feeling the energy of this deck. So we're going to use this too. And then 2 other decks I picked up, the Little Box of Calm and Happiness cards for kids. So these are just very simple messages that give power. So we're going to use all of these. And I'm really excited because in the DM to DF reading later, I'm going to use the new deck by our soul sister Sandra, Divine Masculine, the Love and the Progress. So we're also going to see how the masculines are progressing towards you. So thank you, angels. What's the energy today, please, around the connection? But they are giving me the word storm warning. So whether you've had one, or you're about to have one, or you see one in your virtual world, it's a big sign about clearing the air. Things coming out into the open. And things are so much clearer now than they ever have been before. Remember, it doesn't matter if you've been on this journey a year, 4 years, 10 years, 20 years. The time is now. This is the time now where everything is propelling and moving forward. Why? Because it's the way it's meant to. The Creator needs it to be this way for all the new things coming in, including the new age, the new golden age. So this is the energy around the masculine and the energy around the divine feminine. Okay, and that's pretty amazing because usually when I do a reading, and you'll know this if you've been watching me for a while, I always put the feminine cards here and the masculine cards here. And I've done it the other way around. So this is the masculine card and this is the feminine card. And I feel the reason that I've done that is because not only are you mirroring energies, but you are experiencing both energies too. So this is huge because it means the masculine is becoming more sensitive and more in tune with their spiritual side and the way they really feel. And they're preparing to communicate and express that. The feminine may be in the energy where you may be, questioning things a bit more. Maybe you're shutting down. Maybe you're just not wanting to be around your twin right now, or you're doing you, or you're surrendering. And it's really interesting because of the weekends when we were in nature, I saw this tree. And this tree was lit up and, they put various lights around various trees and things in the garden area. It was like a community garden area to light the way. And I saw this tree and it got 2 branches out, and I'm going to show you the picture. And to me, it looked like someone in surrender. And I saw a real angelic presence around this and, the way the angels ask you to give it to heaven. And I felt divine feminine power. And I was telling Marianne, Sandra could see it, Marianne couldn't see it. So remember, we all see what we're meant to. It's all about perception. So I feel that the energy we're in right now is also the energy of surrender as a divine feminine. I'm going to show you this picture and see if you can see it too. So the energy for the divine feminine is very much about surrendering to what is and letting go of what was and allowing things to be. So, and I've put this picture also on my YouTube story, so you'll be able to see it there if you want to have a real good look. But you can see this is the tree, and you may not see it straight away, but when you enhance it, it looks like a divine feminine with arms outstretched there, and, kind of merging into this tree. So you're being reminded as a divine feminine that you are merged into one with all. You are one with your divine masculine, you're one with me, with everyone watching this video, and with the universe and the world. We are one, and we are illuminated. The lights as well around the head, and, this energy here that's connected with everything, and your connection with divine source and power. It's reminding you that you are always in tune with what you believe and feel. So all the answers are within. You don't really have to watch a reading or, connect with anything apart from your own self and your own guides to receive all the answers, because everything is within you. That's why we have those aha moments when things really resonate. And that's because it's something you've always known or something you've always felt, but the reading or something you read or something you see accesses that information and it brings up power. So much power coming in right now, the feminine and the energy of surrender. That's the energy around the connection. So I'm really excited to do this reading today to see what energy is coming in. But I do feel that, and again, they're giving me a blocked throat chakra, this energy of clearing and releasing. And I've really felt this over the weekends, croaky energy in the throat, runny nose. George was experiencing nosebleeds, and that's connected with release. So the nose is about, releasing things so that you feel worthy, so you feel good enough. So when I'm experiencing ascension symptoms or George's, we are experiencing the collective energy. So the masculines need to feel worthy of the feminine. They are crying out for love. They are, desiring your love. They feel like they've been holding things inside, and that's why they're ready to blow. It's so powerful. So the energy, please, angels, or a message around the connection today, a message around the journey today, a message for the divine feminines, a message for the divine feminines. And this is just something to boost your moods, something to give you a little bit of wisdom and bring in a little bit of calm. The energy around the divine masculine, please, angels, what do we need to know? There we go. And then with a little box of calm, these are gorgeous cards. There we go. And the energy around the divine feminines, the energy around the divine feminine, the energy around the divine masculine. And if you watch our soul sister Sandra as well, she's also bought these cards, so she's going to be using these on her channel too. So the energy then around the connection today is think it through. And I love that we've got new moon in Gemini energy, because Gemini is connected with the twin flames. So twin flames right now are thinking things through. So for the masculine, they are thinking through their situation, things they know they need to change, things they know they need to say, thinking through the plan. They've already got the plan in place. Now they have to act upon it. So today it's about thinking. The need to clear the air. That's why we may have this storm energy. And we've got push through any insecurity. I love that, because that's exactly what the masculines need to do to bring in that breakthrough, to communicate, so they don't go into fear again about being good enough for you, or the things they've done in the past that may have hurt you or turned you away, divine feminine. And you may be pushing through any insecurity about how they feel about you. You may be thinking that through. Is this real? Am I going crazy? Because we all feel like that at one point or another on this journey. We all question things, but the doubt that we go through helps us to find our faith. And someone asked me why we stop receiving signs, or we stop receiving messages from angels. Maybe you suddenly stop seeing the signs, the stags, or the things about union, or things about your twin. You're wondering why. And this is how it works. When we are in doubt, when we're struggling, when we are in a lot of pain, we will be bombarded by signs and synchronicities. So the universe and the angels speak to you and show you it's real. So you can't hide from the journey. And you say, wow, I've seen that sign again. It must be real. So we start believing. And that doubt and that kind of painful energy, that struggle goes away, and it turns to faith and hope. And we believe and we find our power again. But if suddenly you're not seeing signs and you're unsure why, or you think there's something wrong, there's nothing wrong. It means your faith in this moment may be so strong, or your inner belief in the love, or the way you feel for your twin is so strong, you no longer need those signs in that moment. So the angels know that. They know you better than anyone. God knows you. Your creator knows you better than anybody, better than you even know yourself sometimes. So remember, if you're not seeing the signs, it doesn't mean there's something wrong with you or the journey or your twin. It means you don't need to see the signs, because your faith is strong. Even if you don't feel your faith is strong in that moment, you have that belief or that love or something going on within you where you don't need the signs. So the signs come when we are going through something. The signs also come when we are elated and excited and operating in a higher vibration because we're shown the way. When we're operating in service and mission, we can see signs constantly, regardless of whether we have in faith or doubt, because we're shown the next steps, we're shown this is real, and we're just, the angels just love communicating. So, if you're in that space, if you're, in both energies, or, you're seeing signs or you're not seeing signs, it's all good. We've got many tongues. Look at this, the 7 of Wands, many tongues. So you're being reminded that there's many ways of communicating, many tongues. And this is what I'm feeling with this. So you may think, oh, you have to have physical communication to believe in this love or to understand what the next steps are, but you don't. It comes to you in many tongues. It comes to you through the 5D realm where you feel each other. You may experience each other in a dream or through a meditation. You may experience something through telepathy or a symbol or a synchronicity or a sign, something that speaks to you directly. Remember, we're all on the same journey, but we all experience this journey in different ways. And that's the many different tongues of this journey. So there's many things to pay attention to. And sometimes we can get overwhelmed with that too, because we think, what does it all mean? When there's so many things going on, we can go into confusion. And that's why the angels then will bring in what I call parrot guidance, because they repetitively say things to you or show things to you, and you just can't get away from that sign. You see the stag over and over again. You see their name over and over again for a reason, to show you it's coming and it's real. So the message is that you are magical. So you're being reminded today, the innocent energy, this is happiness for kids deck. So the innocent energy, you're connecting with your inner child to know that you are a magical being, and you are. We're all magical beings, but it's up to each one of us to embrace that light and to embrace that magic and to connect with our true self, because that magic never goes away. But sometimes on this journey and in life itself, they give me fear. Fear comes in, and we get so stressed out with our lives and so serious with it all. We don't see the magic. We don't see the blessings. And we have to make a conscious choice then to practice gratitude, or practice going in nature, or turning off the phone or the TV or social media, and just going within to reconnect with our inner child. So you're being reminded today that you are a magical being, and believe in you. Believe in yourself. Believe in this love. Why wouldn't the Creator want to give you this love? Why? The Creator adores you and loves you. He created you in His image. He wants you to be happy because that's your birthright. He wants you to be healthy. He wants you to live your best life. And if your best life includes a life with your divine masculine and your twin, that's exactly what you'll receive. But you have to believe. Believe in the love, but more importantly in yourself and all the things you are achieving right now. So strong and powerful, ready, determined, successful. The way you operate in your warrior spirit and help others too, because you are a muse and a lighthouse. And that means you stand tall. So just like that picture I've just showed, you stand tall and surrender and be of the light. And they're giving me an issue in this right eye right now, okay, which has just come on. And anything connected with the eye is connected with not seeing things clearly, or things around you don't like what you see. So when things come in to test your inner belief, the belief in the love or even in yourself, we have to look beyond the 3D reality. Because if we're looking at that picture of them on social media, or that post they've just put on, or something else, it's going to create a trigger within where we may not believe. So we have to look past it. So you're being reminded to operate in a higher vibration, to become the observer of your reality. And you say, isn't that interesting? What is this teaching to me? And also realizing that you are magical. The angels are reminding you of this. So it doesn't matter what limitations there seems to be in your life or your journey, or what restrictions are around, or what other people are doing or saying. You can achieve anything when you believe. In this universe, there's no limits. You have power. It's so powerful when you try and test this, because, the other night me and Sandra were out dancing, and we were manifesting songs. We were talking about, right, we're going to make this song come on, and then it come on next or 2 songs later. So we were manifesting the DJ. It's like we were telepathically communicating with the DJ to play all the 90 songs that we love. And that's power. Collective power, but also our own power as a single individual. And it's the power of the connection. So if you're communicating with your twin and saying, I love you, then your twin is going to reply. But you have to believe it's not always going to come in a physical way, because it comes in many, many tongues. And there is no joy but calm. And this is by Alfred Lord Tennyson. There is no joy but calm. So the angels are reminding you to be joyful. And when you're operating in joy, calm comes in. And if that's what you need right now on this journey, calm energy, because you feel stressed or anxious about anything that you're going through, whether it's with your twin or something else, call on the angels, especially Archangel Haniel, and she will bring in calm. And if you connect with the energy of Buddha, you'll receive joy. So for the Divine Masculine today then, we've got relax. Look at this, relax. They're giving me again this eye issue. So this is definitely about things going on in the 3D world. So I feel the masculine is saying, if you're seeing something you don't like within their life, or because we do that too as a divine feminine, we want to fix things. We want to make it better. We can show the masculine the way. But it doesn't work like that, because they have to come to their own conclusions. So if you're saying, I don't understand why he's staying with his karmic partner because he's not happy, he's been abused, or, there's something else going on, he's saying, relax, this is my journey. I need to understand this. Remember, it's so powerful to know that the divine masculines learn through their 3D world and what they are experiencing, and the feminines learn through their spiritual world and what you are understanding. So the masculines saying, please relax about this journey, all is well. And the masculines, I feel today, are in a more relaxed state because they're clearing the air. The heat is being released by the energy of the thunderstorms coming in, whether these are virtual or real. So they're feeling a lot calmer. I feel they've been very tense and anxious, and they've had a lot of heat in them because of the Kundalini rising, the sexual energy, the tension, the passion. But they're starting to relax a little bit more because they're starting to believe in themselves too. And we've also got works, 3 of Earth. And 3 of Earth is about working as a team. And they're saying, works, I'm working for this love, I'm working on myself. Things are in the works right now, which means it's all happening behind the scenes, beyond what you may physically see with your physical eyes. And that's why you're being guided to see with your 3rd eye, not your physical side, because that's how you understand what's going on. And I always give the scenario of being at a theatre. You're waiting for the show to start and the curtain's up, you can't see beyond that curtain. But behind the curtain, they may be running around putting things into place. So the angels are creating behind the scenes. When you ask, it is given. You may not see the result straight away, but it's always given. So for the masculine, he's saying to you, divine feminine, don't forget how fantastic you are. So he's reminding you of your power, your light, your beauty. You are fantastic in everything you do. And this is also the masculine starting to believe in themselves that they are fantastic. And I feel this is another reason why our spirit animal is around us right now. And you look at, I've got angel bumps. This always gets me every time. 2 different decks. We've got the Moonology deck and we've got the little box of calm. And it says relax. And we've got give yourself permission to relax. So today the masculines need to relax. They need to be less pressured because the masculines struggle with pressure. So feminines, if you've been putting pressure on them saying, you've got to leave that person, you have to do it now, or I'm moving on, or, you need to see me now, or if we've been putting that pressure or you've been messaging them, they feel pressured. So the best thing we can do as a divine feminine is give it all to God. Surrender it all. Stop reaching out. Stop trying to make it happen and just allow things to be. The way a flower unfolds beautiful. We don't need to force it. The trees don't worry or stress out when they lose their leaves in the fall because they know inside that they're going to gain them back new leaves in the springtime. And that's effortless. So when the feminine becomes effortless, working on the self, going in nature, breathing, trusting the journey, working on gratitude and healing the self, we relax. And the masculines relax too. So it's like the masculine is communicating to you today saying, relax. Can we just take our time and do it easily? Slowly and steady wins the race. Powerful. Just heard some rain or some noise there too. For the feminine, we've got new moon in Virgo. Look at this. And again, they're giving me this eye issue. And this has only just come in. There's nothing in my eye. There's nothing. This is a channeling that's coming through that's affecting this eye. So this is when we see things we don't like. So I feel there's things around the journey today that we may not like. And again, that could be something that's triggering us or upsetting us in some way because of the physical world. So Archangel Michael is really coming through saying, trust that all will be well. So all is well right now because you are in this moment and things are exactly as they're meant to be, whatever you believe. Okay, even if you think, I wish I'd have done this differently or I shouldn't have done that, everything happens the way it was meant to, for soul growth and learning and to propel your journey forward, even if it feels like it's made it take a step back. But Archangel Michael is saying, trust all will be well. That means in your future is already mapped out and taken care of. All paths lead home. And it really is like both of you are going in the right direction. You're both moving towards your union. You're both walking on parallel pathways. You may not see your twin because it may feel like there's a big divide between you. But if you could look to your side, they're always by your side, you'd see him walking right by your side too. He's just learning lessons in different ways. And we've also got the 5 of Earth. And this says the Nadir. And what I'm feeling with this is, because I'm reading these intuitively, the gateway is opening. The door is unlocking. Things are falling into place. This is about realising that you're exactly where you're meant to be, regardless of the 3D world. So whatever's going on today, relax because the doors are already opening in your favour. And find joy in every day. So the message connecting with your inner child today, Divine Feminine, is find joy in this day. Look for things to be grateful for. Feel blessed and excited. And cultivate peace. Commit to peace and insist on it. That's by Melody Beatty. And I love that this lady's called Melody because that's also connected with music and lullabies and, the things we hear that brings in peace. So to cultivate peace, to create that in your life, make a commitment to insist on being at peace. Say, I'm not going to let this or that or him or her or this situation affect my vibration because I know that nobody can do that without my permission. I'm in charge. I'm in charge of my life. I'm protected. And if you feel anything is challenging you, whether it's what you would class as psychic attack or black magic or something else, Archangel Michael is with you. Call on him and he will surround you in strength. Call on Archangel Haniel and she will bring in peace regardless of the situation. At the weekend, once again, I went on roller coasters. And this year of 2022 is a year, especially with the Lionsgate portal, where we are overcoming our fears, embracing who we are and knowing our power, and that regardless of what's going on, all will be well, just as the angels say. So I once again went on roller coasters. I went on them the week before and this week, and I'm going on them again in October, and I had a completely different experience. And I talk about that in today's Divine Feminine reading. But why? Because I called on Archangel Michael to protect me and Archangel Haniel to give me peace. So all that fear that was raging up inside me the first time around, it wasn't there. It wasn't there, and I knew I was safe and protected and I enjoyed the ride instead of being afraid of it. So don't fear your journey. Trust in it because you are safe. I hope this helps. Have a great day and I'll see you soon.